Hello there. This is Ryan from Burley Bricks coming to you live from my obscene Lego room. And today we're building a big one, or at least half of a big one, because I don't know if I can do this all in one sitting um, due to attention span. But we are building Lego The Office. Lego Ideas set, what's the number? 21336. It is 164 pieces, and this retailed for $150 Canadian. Um, Now, full disclosure, I'm not like the biggest Office fan. I know a lot of people, all three of you that were watching, it's now down to one. Because I definitely, oops, I definitely watched it when it was on because, back in 2005, that's what you did, right? So it's a really big book. And I can appreciate it for what it is. I'm also not a big Simpsons or Seinfeld guy. Um, but what was really interesting about this set was for the price. I have a bit of an itchy nose, so if I keep doing this, apologies. Um, it just seemed like a really good deal. Price per piece, as well as the minifigures. It comes with 15 minifigures, which is crazy. Um, a lot of the times too, if I'm not a fan of the, again, apologies, the subject, I wasn't, how do I put this? I wasn't a Harry Potter person, like at all. Uh, and sort of got into Harry Potter when I started building the sets. So if it's a medium that I don't, or a source that I don't quite enjoy in real life, that doesn't mean I'm not going to buy the Lego set. And that's usually like a selling point for me. And this just looked incredible. And it comes with 15 minifigures. That's really good. And I feel like this is a good investment for those of you who make or sell Lego on the side, which I do. Um, Sorry, my nose is so itchy and I can't stop. Is this a black piece? It is. Um, this is a good investment. Like even if down the road, if you were able to sell these minifigures, if you wanted to, for like $10 each, you would like make your money back, right? So I am working on, if you saw in my Lego City, again with my nose, my goodness, I'm working on an office. And I was like, oh, you know what? This office set looks like it's got a lot of office furniture, a lot of office accessories. This would be great. And then, the characters who I'm not particularly fond of I could sell them and then keep the pieces, make my money back, right? Um, so there are a lot of sets like that. Like same with the Friends sets. I am not like a huge Friends. When I say Friends, I mean the TV show, not the product line. Not a big fan of that, but I can appreciate it for what it is, and I can appreciate the Lego sets, what they're portraying, what it is that it's supposed to look like. And when I look at the set, I can see that it's The Office. Like it looks just like The Office, and that's really nice that it looks really spacious and it looks like it's got these individual rooms. I believe I'm building Michael's office right now. See, I know the names. I have watched The Office. It's just a lot of times it can be like awkward comedy, which I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy people being put on the spot, where you're kind of like, oh, this is awkward. Michael's being weird, like that sort of thing. I'm just not into. And there's certain characters that people love, like Jim, but I can't stand Jim. I'm actually kind of team Dwight because as someone who works in an office, when there's a person that you work with who doesn't want to work, who spends a lot of their time just sort of like messing with you and like doing like it's fun as an audience, but like when I go into work, especially I used to work at a law firm years ago before the pandemic when you had to go in every day. Like you just want to go in, do your job, and go home and not have to deal with other people, you know. With sales, I'm assuming which they were in, like Dwight and Jim. There's a lot more pressure too because you want that commission, right? Like with sales, the extra bonus is I have to make a sale, you know? So that's why I just never really vibed with Jim. I just don't. Just I don't know. It might be a hot take, unpopular opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like I said, I'm just a casual fan, and I do appreciate like some of the Christmas episodes, like that one where they do like the Secret Santa and then they change it. Like as someone who's done Secret Santa, it definitely portrayed an accurate awkwardness to that. Um, but again, that's just that subtle little comedy like that sort of thing. It's not my favorite. But I would say I'm probably pretty familiar with like the first couple seasons. It's the later stuff that I'm not, like when Pam became a salesperson. I think that's sort of like when I stopped because also back then you watch things on TV when they were on. You didn't really have opportunity to watch them in other ways other than when they were on that night. I don't think I'm saying this properly, but you had to you couldn't really download things, you couldn't really stream things, you couldn't really like you could do that now, and I'm sure there's a lot of new Office fans because you can watch it through streaming. But back when it first aired anyway, like you flip through the channels and it's like, oh, The Office is on. Okay, I'll watch that. But if you missed an episode, you couldn't really catch up on it unless you like downloaded it off of Kazaa or whatever it was at that time. So, and then you kind of hope for like repeats or what have you. So I watched The Office because that was what was on at the time. Um, but yeah, I don't know if this is it's just rambling. I'm just trying to filibust my own build here. I believe we're building Michael's office, which is in this nice minty green color. Oh, I actually ordered a lot of these off of Shop Lego, but they're like head pieces that are printed to look like a little globe, but in like a dark color, which I absolutely love, like a more of a sepia tone. I actually have a globe like that. I love old office type stuff. I just realized I forgot to build Michael. Michael Scott. See, do know who he is. And but I really love this piece and I actually ordered a lot of them. I wonder if it originated with this set. The set also looks to have a lot of stickers though. Ugh, that's a lot of stickers. It would be nice. It doesn't look like there's any prints. Um, I guess I'll put the stickers on. Oh, there's a crossword puzzle. Kind of. That was a thing that I talked about in my the Chinese food like family restaurant. When you have really expensive sets like this, it's nice to have prints. Um, Science 340. I don't get that reference. So please let me know in the comments what that is in regard to. Um, but yeah, I wish there was prints. And I don't think I'm out of line for saying that. Ooh, one by fives. I don't know if I have one by fives in this color yet, so that's exciting because I build a lot with this color. Okay. This looks like there's a lot of detail in this set, which is actually very, very appreciated. Is that clear? I I really love when they do that. Okay, this looks like, oh, these are, so this is another reason why I wanted to buy this too. All these little builds, these little office furniture builds. Like right now I'm building, it looks like a cabinet. So like this is really effective. It's a very simple build, but it looks exactly like a little cabinet. Ugh, I'm gonna be extra annoying. Where is that sticker? Is there another page of stickers? Because I don't see this. What does that say? 47? Is there another? Oh my gosh, there's another page of stickers. Wait, is there more than this? Where's 40? Oh, this is 47. Okay. It's clear. It looks like it's orange, but actually it's this. But my goodness, I don't know how I feel about that. And there's poop here. Oh, I think there's an episode where someone poops on his floor. Let me know. Please just spam my comments with like office trivia. Um, okay, now we're building his desk. This is what I wanted. So this is what we've built so far. Wonder if I should keep it like this. It's kind of hard. Um, I also love these little dresser pieces, especially when they comes with this lighter, like different colored drawers is always nice to have. I like to have a variety. Um, okay. See how much of this I can build. This is definitely going to be a two-part video because the way my microphone works when I plug it in, I can't have my computer plugged in because it's wide, so it covers where the um and I've tried other like extensions and things like that. What? Sorry, I just saw something that really annoyed me. Um, they want me to put a sticker on a one by one? I don't know if I've ever done that before. On a one by one? Are they insane? Why couldn't they just print these? They have printed post-it notes. Like I'm sure it's a reference to something, but come on. This is definitely like, oh, that's interesting. That's a nice little detail. It's like a little rounded smooth piece that represents a mouse. That's a nice touch. Don't know if I've seen that before, probably, but I'm definitely gonna copycat that. But I already feel this video becoming me being like, why? Why is it like this? And there's so many stickers that it's taking me a while just to figure out which one it is that they want. I do appreciate that this is, what number does it say? I do appreciate that this is, these stickers are definitely references, but it looks like, oh, it's Jan is calling on the phone. That's cool. But it looks like there's a bunch of these phone prints here, like stickers. Why not just make the piece? Because it's not like you're not, it's a one-off, right? It looks like you're doing it 6 more times. I understand this one's different because it says Jan, but come on. Probably gonna have like the theme song stuck in my head for like the rest of the day too, but that's okay. Okay, so there's more. I'm assuming this is like a Dundee. I'm not exactly sure if this is like if this is takes place in a particular time in the show or if it's just the show in general. Um, you know what I mean? Because characters develop, so then there's different versions. Like there, I know that like Ryan becomes, you know, like a head honcho. So is the Ryan that's in here this minifigure like when he works there? Um, and same with Pam, like she evolves her, she wears her hair down, right? So that's like a huge difference. Um, what is this in here? 34. Because I did the Ghostbuster set years ago, and it was nice because I have like the Ghostbuster Firehouse. I grew up mostly with Ghostbusters too, so I really appreciated that they had like you could easily say this is the Ghostbusters from the movie Ghostbusters, but there's also a little scene like a little scenette of like goo coming up from the sidewalk, as well as Vigo's picture and stuff. So I'm like, ah, there's nods to Ghostbusters 2 in here, which I really appreciated because that's the Ghostbusters I grew up on because Ghostbusters, the first one came out before I was born, but the second one came out when I was, I don't know, like 3. Don't do the math. If you know, you know, but don't do the math because that ages me. Oh shoot. Classic style. I realized that that dresser that I made was actually a times 2, but that's okay. I'm definitely going to repurpose these in my city. I rarely keep things built. I had the Friends Central Perk and the apartment built for a while. I really appreciated, though I'm not a huge fan of Friends. I definitely appreciated that there was a lot of, it was very spacious sets. The sets were very, very spacious, so that was nice. What is this blue? Um, it was probably under here. Yes, it was. I always forget things. If this is your first time watching, I always have to, as I say, circle back Jack because I missed something. And I think I missed this as well. No, I didn't. So there's a lot of extra pieces already, which is very, very nice. And now we're going to move on to bag number 2. And who are we building? I think this is Toby, but I don't think his hair. So I'm just checking to see what percentage my computer is at. It tells me I have a lot of time, but I think they're lying to me. Um, so yeah, I don't really care for Toby's hair. It's a little dark. I always think of Toby as like a dark blonde, and this is just like a dark brown. I don't know. I believe this is Toby because he looks sad. I think it's Toby. Process of elimination. There are certain ones that you see and you're like, oh, that is clearly this person. Like Dwight looks just like Dwight. Um, I know this from the box, but like they could have made his hair like the same color as I don't know. Not Creed, I don't think. Okay, so we're making a chair, and this looks to be a lamp. Okay, this is another lamp, and then we're doing more chairs. I have this problem where my eye automatically I do that too when I read books. Not that I read books much these days, but you read and you're supposed to go here, but my eyes always go to the second page, and then I just do that. Sometimes I can't be bothered. I'll just look at the second page and just sort of like figure out what it was that's also in this picture. I don't know. And then I always miss something and have to go back. Like it's really not efficient at all, but here we are. Uh, Lots of this minty green color, which I love. I can never have enough of this, and it's nice that it's actually in like longer pieces. I have a lot of one by ones in that color because I think they were on like a pick a brick wall one time. Um, Here's the two. Okay, and now we're putting in windows that have stickers, of course. You know what? I'll do them. Sometimes I don't put them on windows, but you know what? These are 50, 50, 50. There's two 50s. And these are 50, 50. Why is it saying 50 twice? Sorry. It says 50 on here twice. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, again, like stickers, especially when I'm filming, I'm just like, oh, just get the sticker on. I don't care if it works. I don't have time for this. But then also, uh, I guess blinds are, they're never perfect in real life, right? If you know, you know. So put that window there and it's open inward. I don't know if that's a reference to something. And this one is open outward. It's kind of different. Um, okay. Yeah, this is nice. Even this like little scene, they could have just, sold this like this. I feel like a lot of people would buy it. If it was just like Michael Scott's office, I'm pretty sure everyone would want this if it came with him and the white. Uh, okay. So that's that. Oh, okay. It's always one of those things when I build offices, like I have to have the foresight to add these little pieces that have little prongs on it, because you want to put like things on the walls and things like that. So I get sort of stuck in my own thought process, like how am I going to make this? I just hate building and rebuilding, but again, like that's the fun of Lego, right? So it looks like I'm going to be hanging a lot of things on the walls, which means I'm sure there's going to be a lot more stickers. Okay. Uh, and then I'm also nervous too that like with these one by ones, did I accidentally put down a knob piece where I shouldn't have? And okay, ooh, and some of these smooth. Let me do it like this way. Smooth pieces are always great. So this is fun. I'm actually having a fun time. I disclaimer that I wasn't really an Office fan, but like I know enough to appreciate what it is that I'm building here. So this is what we have so far. The light's not great. How am I doing for time? Okay. My battery life says I still have like an hour, so that's cool, but probably also lies. Okay, so we're putting on, it looks like a map. Oh, it's probably Scranton, I'm assuming, which I haven't been to. Let me know if you're from Pennsylvania. I am just a nice Canadian boy. I haven't I've been to the States many times, not recently, but now we're doing some more stickers. What was I saying? I've been to the States, just not Pennsylvania. This is also black. Yes, and this is a certificate of some description. Which one is it? Is it the Civil Award or is it? It's number two. There's a lot of like very similar. Oh, these are all like computer screens that are different. That's interesting. I have my office build. I have a lot of I used in my office build. There's this Wonder Woman set that came out a few years ago. Do I have it nearby at all? And it came with these printed pieces that were really, really nice. Ah, anyway, I saw them recently. Came with these printed pieces that were like an antenna, like a computer antenna, and this is what it looks like. But these are all printed, so I was using these as like screensavers in my office because I need a lot of computers, and I do have some printed pieces. So this one looks like there's a lot of very usable computer pieces that I can use, but then some of them say Dunder Mifflin, which I guess I could put in there as a little. I have a Dennis or Newman, some might know him as from Jurassic Park with the little I have that in my Lego office as a little Easter egg for myself. Okay, so this is an interesting little plant that I built that's going in the corner here. It's a nice little touch. I really love how they're filling this space, which is nice. And it's always nice to see different types of building ideas. Oh, this is a big, big dresser that I'm going to build now. This looks nice. It's always nice to see different techniques that I can, don't want to say copy, but you know, be inspired by my own personal builds. Okay. So this has a lot of these like little corner pieces in here, which is nice. In this color, which isn't super super common. And this okay. Oh, this is getting wobbly. I have this I'm building on like an IKEA table, and if you know, you know. It's not, they have like a little folded up Ninjago insert that I keep underneath the leg and keep it even. And it always sort of slides out as I build. Um, some behind the scenes. Okay, so is there a second one? And this is gonna go here. Perfect. So this is just like a big dresser. Um, I don't really remember this. This is just set decoration. I'm sure it's there. And now we're building. Oh, this is a coat rack, it seems. That's nice. Oh, nice little some really nice little details here. This piece that I've seen used as like a crown and stuff like that in gold is on top of this to make a little serviceable coat rack. I'm assuming it's a coat rack, like what else would it be? Um, because this is going to be a lamp that I'm building right now. Oh, and I missed putting up some posters. So, oh no, I did this opposite. Oops. This goes here, and this goes here. Okay. And then this goes. I can't see where I'm actually sticking this down. I hope that's right. And we'll see. Okay, so a leadership poster. I really appreciate that they're like really filling this space with stuff. But I guess people's offices are like that. I've never had like an office, but if you're working at a place for a really long time and you've been in this office for a long time, I'm sure you just over time just like accumulate more and more and more stuff to hang on your walls that you go in, you go into your boss's office for like a meeting or like a conversation or whatever, and they're talking and you just sort of like drift off and look at the posters or whatever. I used to stare out the window when I worked in Toronto. I used to stare out my boss's window at the Canada Life building, which is this beautiful Art Deco building. Um, we're now on to Big Three. Um, that inspired my Art Deco hotel, which you can see in my Lego City tour. So looks like we're building Kevin right now, but I'm going to start to build the floor first to sort of get these pieces out of the way so I can find him. So I'm wondering, this must be the actual office itself. How many bags are there, I wonder? 10? Okay. Uh, okay. So there's a dumpster here. Or like a little, oh, I should actually show you. That's what this looked like. Um, there's like a little dumpster here that has stuff in it. I don't exactly get that reference at the moment. Maybe it'll come to me. Um, but I believe this is Kevin. They gave him a little like bigger chin, I guess, to portray that he's a heavier set guy. Um, I'm actually surprised that Lego hasn't done like more modified stomachs and things. Like they'll print them. I know they did with like the Simpson sets where they'll put like little to get across that person is a little bigger. Um, they do that with Kevin. Yeah, they kind of do that with him. Like his jacket doesn't go straight. It kind of curves out a little bit to tell you, he's got a bigger belly. Um, but I'm kind of surprised that they haven't done like modified torsos that are actually like a little bigger. But I guess maybe because of the arms, you can do it in the front, or you can do like a little extra piece that goes over. I don't know. It's just sort of funny because they do a lot of Santas, unless they do, and I just haven't seen it yet. Please let me know. They do a lot of Santa pieces that just look like really fit, not so jolly. Santa minifigures, I meant to say. This is interesting that they're using this piece as filler, but I guess it really stands out. But it's just funny that they decided to choose this color out of like just like a blue or something. It's nice to have. It's something different. Um, where's that other big piece? There we go. Okay, this is gonna be a big one, but that's okay. We need the space to do the rest of the office. Hmm. At least this goes together pretty fast because they're big pieces, and I don't think they're going to do any stickers. But this is going to be the office floor. Okay. But yeah, so it's looking like this. Ah. I, it didn't tell me to put this up here, but I just assumed that's where this was going, so I did it. That always happens. I always try to guess the presents, and then I get quickly checked. No, that's not what we were doing with this. What is this? Okay. Wow. Wow. It's really big. Wait, did I miss this blue one? Probably right. Of course I did. Okay. Think this is. I can turn this over. Ooh. Running out of some space here. That's okay. No, this is wrong. Okay. Ooh. So I think we're just trying to make it a little more structurally sound. I think that's okay. And now we're putting some white over it. I wonder if this is supposed to be like the dark part is like the trim along the bottom of the floor. I try to have that technique in some of my builds because I feel like it makes it a little more realistic. You know, you always have the little, it's usually like white along the bottom. It's also a great way to use up some white pieces because I do get a lot of them, which is fine. Not sure if I'm going to keep this build. Probably not. That's the good thing. Like because I'm somewhat far removed from the show because I've mentioned, you know, I'm not like the biggest fan. I missed a spot, step. That I will happily repurpose these pieces. Like I don't need this built and displayed. Um, there are some things that I do keep built. I still have like the Stranger Things set. I have that built still, but again, like it always seems to like all the modular ones and things like that. Like I have those built, but they always seem to sort of like fall apart over time or just get like super dusty. Just like I'm not really good at maintaining them. And then you move, and then they sort of fall apart. Like I have so many sets and I'm like, I need to rebuild this. Then I don't. Okay, this is coming along. Okay, so this wasn't the most entertaining bag, but it was very important nonetheless. Okay, I think I understand what's happening. I believe that this is the hull and that this will go here. Yeah, because it's got this little slide here. Because I'm like, why am I putting these pieces, like these little slide pieces, but this is gonna slide in. That's a nice detail that you can slide in and out. I appreciate that. And now we are on to bag number 4. I forget his name. I want to say it's not Carl. I believe the actor's name is Greg something. I don't know. I forget. I feel like you didn't see a whole lot of his character initially. He was like Roy's friend who worked in the warehouse downstairs, but I think he was more prominent like later on. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm spacing on his name at the moment. Probably says it in this bag before I embarrass myself too much. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's on the box. No, probably not. Let me know in the comments. That's embarrassing. I totally forgot, but I know the act like I could see his face. I remember him being in like Hot Tub Time Machine, and I feel like his name is Craig. I'm usually really good at that sort of thing, so this is embarrassing. What number is this? 45. Terry's Diner Takeout. Okay. Okay. Now we're just sort of continuing on. It's so incredible that there's so many minifigures in this, but I guess it's like once you start, like they probably thought, okay, we need to have Michael Scott. Okay, we obviously have to have Dwight and Jim and Pam. And then I don't know. But there were other characters that came in later. What's her name for Kimmy Schmidt? She becomes the receptionist later. I don't think she's in here. So that's why I'm kind of like, what is the timeline of of this set? Like, but it's interesting that they have his character because he's more like the down in the downstairs in the loading office or whatever it's called. I'm starting to fade. My stomach just rumbled. So is this like the copy machine area? Sure, there's like a cat picture at some point. um, what did I miss something here? What is this? Oh, I had to put this. It's checks. It's like a checkered. Not sure about this reference. It's like a checkered print that's going on this. Not sure what this represents. If it's like a little glass window. And this is number 11. My goodness. Dwight, 8 a.m. Dwight, 8 a.m. Do not drink the coffee. Future Dwight. Let me know what that's a reference to. That's what it says on this piece of paper. Is this Dwight's desk? I don't think it's his desk. I feel like his desk was more like in the middle of the office. Um, okay, what is this now? Try not to get too ahead of myself. I see all these things in my short attention span. It's like, what's this? What's this? I'm not really concentrating in the moment. And now, okay. I'm assuming this is some sort of like printer or something. I'm not quite sure what it is at this. Probably, right? And then like something would come out of here. I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is a sideways build. That's interesting. How does that work? Oh, because it's going into these prongs here. See, that's something that like it's hard to like come up with, if that makes sense. Like, how do you know to do this right away? I wonder if this is like a shredder. Like, you definitely have to like build and rebuild to have the foresight to like put this. I don't know. Maybe my mind just doesn't work that way. Okay, and this I'm assuming is maybe a little trash can. There's a reverse. Not sure what this is. I'm sure there's a lot of references that I'm missing. If I'm missing things, please let me know. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not the biggest fan, but I know enough. My knowledge is serviceable. There's been some sets that I've built from like I have an Eternal set that I got on clearance. So I was like, oh, we need to watch this Eternals movie so I know what's going on when I built this set because I do the full build. I don't do the edits or the speed builds or what have you. So I like to chat and I need to know what it is I'm chatting about usually. I mean I'm pretty good at faking it to be honest with you. Um what did I just do here? I'm not sure. I think this is a side build of stacks of paper. This is interesting. And, so I built this like sideways, but it's gonna go like this. And it looks like a bunch of files. It's a very effective build. I like this very much. And we're really filling the space here. Like that corner is very busy, which I appreciate. That's my kind of build aesthetic where it's just like build. Oh, we're building the reception area, of course. Because you come down from the hallway, and I'm like, because we put a pink purse there. I'm like, what's that for? Duh. This is Pam's area. I'm surprised we didn't build Pam. Maybe she's next. She's probably in the next bag. Ugh. I got there eventually. I don't know if anyone's still watching, going, it's Pam's area, obviously. Get it together. Try not to sing the theme song. Oh, and they give you that's convenient. An overhead shot of how it's supposed to look. That's good. Don't think they did that for Michael's office because I'm still not sure if I placed that oops. I'm still not sure if I placed that correctly, that lamp. Interesting. Green here. I'm not sure why that is, but we'll find out, I'm sure. Um, and this is some other sort of. Sometimes when they use colors, I'm like, why this color? Or what is it that this is supposed to be? Reception. It's such a high pressure job. I've never actually done reception, but anything phone related is always like, no, I don't want to talk on the phone. Dealing with like customers and things like that. It's not fun. I try to do all that stuff through email. So I don't have to actually interact with people. Chair goes in the middle here, I guess. Okay. It's interesting that I didn't have like a little stand. Okay. Oh no, did I miss something? Oh no, did I miss something? No, I didn't. Haha. Sorry, when you see a piece that you just used a lot of, um, okay, my computer is a dying, so I gotta power through the next little bit, but we're almost done. I wanna finish bag 5. This is bag 4, so that way we're halfway through. Reception is number 30. This takes so much time trying to find these. Where is 30? Should be close finally, jeez. Pressure. Okay. And I rushed and now it's off. Great. Okay, she's got a little phone. She's got a computer. Okay, that goes into where? This must be here. Did I miss something? Probably. What did I do? Ah, man. I can't believe I didn't realize that this was her area that I was working on. Um, number 18. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. And that's done, 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 done. What else is left? Oh, there's bowls and things. She has a bowl here. She has a mug here. She's got a little thing with a pen. That's interesting. It's a little cup. We've all been there. Well, it's nice. It comes with a bunch of extra stuff too. There's a lot of extra stuff here. Okay, so bag 5. Let's try to get through this one. But it looks like this one comes with 2 characters. Looks like Pam and Angela. And Pam looks to have a cute little Easter egg here, which I get. I'm just gonna move his down here for a second. Um, she's holding a teapot, which I mentioned the Secret Santa episode earlier, so that makes sense. Their faces are too similar. So Pam, I feel like they could have made her hair. This is like just a standard hair piece that's been around forever. I feel like they could have made her hair a little more like because she usually had it like tied back and kind of same with Angela's hair. I guess it's effective enough. Angela always just sort of had her hair back in a blonde ponytail, so at least they have that's pretty on the nose. And she has the T-bot, and Angela has some sort of prince. Is it cat related? Oh yeah, it's cats playing jazz. Oh, it's is it babies? Oh, it's babies playing jazz. I think this was what she got for Christmas, or she had up and so Oscar had a problem with it. Is Oscar in this set? I don't know. Um, okay. So moving on. This is what are we building now? It looks like a fire extinguisher. I think that was a plot point as well. Mm, okay. It's always nice to know how they put together these little display. I guess it's just sort of in there loosely, which is fine. Uh-oh. It's popping out the side. Then um, just sort of it's always, when you open up a new bag and it's like, okay, there's more options, but like everything's spilled together and you're trying to like, so I'm actually kind of skipping a few steps here just to get, I noticed that they're telling you to put a lot of these white pieces here, just to get these white pieces sort of out of the way so I can see, so I can find these other pieces more easily. But I can circle back to that, circle back, Jack. I'm not sure why they told me to do that. Okay. Sure, there's a picture here. Every time I see there's a like a prong or something sticking out in the wall, like what sticker are they gonna make me use now? Why here and here and finally I was looking for a piece and it unearthed itself. So I don't know if I they have alternate faces, but their faces are too similar to kind of I kind of was like, oh, which one is which here? I don't know, maybe that's just a little like nitpick. Like, hey, maybe you should have put Angela in like the next bag or something. Or put her with Kevin so that I could it delayed me like 3 seconds and how very dare them. Mm, okay, it looks like there's a lot more office furniture. Oh, there's a little cat too. Did she have a cat like hidden or something? Did it come? Okay, so I'm thinking, is that a thing? I mean, not sure if that was a thing, but it does sound like something that Angela would do. Didn't they? Yeah, didn't the cat get like thrown up and then like thrown up in the air and then it came back down? Am I missing a piece? Nope, it's here. It's another lamp here and now. Oh, I think we're building a couch. Okay, let's get this together. I always love little furniture builds because it's like, ooh, this looks neat. Over a dark gray couch. I think it's like in the waiting area, right? People always sort of walk by it when they enter. Which office character are you? I'm probably a Meredith. But you weren't expecting that, huh? Or a Toby, just like sad, monotoned. I'll say I'm a Toby, and then if I have a couple drinks, I'm a Meredith. Okay, so this goes in here. It's fun. Now, oh, another different color. It's always nice, especially this grayish blue color. I like a variety of these. I have a lot of them, but they're always handy to have. Oh, we're putting it back here. Interesting, interesting. Is this like a kitchen area? Excuse me. It's always great to have extras of these. Come on. The doors are. It's because I'm kind of rushing at this point. Apologies. I just don't want my computer to cut out before the end. This is more sideways build of documents, which is always cool. I'm really liking this build. I know I said I wasn't really like an Office fan, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate. Oh, there's a bunch of these that I'm making. That's very nice. Number 5. Number 5. Here we go. So we're doing like this little area. Just some more set design. I mean, it's probably not necessary. They probably could have just cut this part out, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Where's that piece? Here we go. My feet are also falling asleep because still, after all this time, I sit on my feet, which is very bad for me, but I do it anyway for some reason. And is this the times 2? No, they're slightly different. I appreciate that. Um, I get a lot of these pieces too, so it's nice to see them used this way because I never thought to do it this way. So I think I kind of reversed the order of these, but I don't think it really matters. Wait, not paying attention. There. Getting confused because they're telling me to do like a lot of these, but they're all sort of beside each other, so my eyes are going to different ones and I'm not doing it properly. What have I done here? Oh, here we go. Nice. That goes up here. Cool. So I've made a lot of nice. Now what is this? Did I miss pieces too? I didn't. Perfect. Ah, this thing. Okay. So now I have to do more stickers because, of course, this one is, geez, there's so many. 22. I feel like this is what's slowing me down is the stickers. 22. And then this one is 15. Teamwork. I mean, some of these, like, you could probably have printed and used them. Like, there's certain ones that seem very specific to But like this one right here says like just award. Like you could have printed this and put it in other sets, you know. Award, that one's 23. And I already got a hair on it. No, my hair is out of control, but come on. Okay, so where did these go? This one goes. Geez, this is really busy. Should have known. I saw it coming, but okay, so that one goes here. This one goes here, and then there's just a blue random thing here. Award goes here. This one goes here. What is that? I missed one. This is number 19. What is number 19? No smoking. See, like that's something you could have printed, this no smoking sign, right? Because you can use that. Okay. My computer is starting to yell at me now, but we're basically done here. This is a big one. Ooh. And this is a. Oh, I missed this. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be doing a part two for this for the other couple of bags. So please stay tuned and let me know if you bought this set. Are you going to buy this set? It's still available at Shop Lego. I think it's a pretty good price per piece. And there's a little. Oh, and the cat is hidden in this little drawer down here. And then that goes here, and this goes here. Okay, so we've built this as well as this today, and we have Pam, Angela, forget his name, but I'll look it up. Kevin, I think it's Toby, and Michael Scott. So please like and subscribe because you know reasons, and I will continue on with the second half very soon. So with that said, have a great rest of your day. Thank you.